Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Super Smash Brothers Melee. So we're still doing the event matches. These are the last two that we're doing, so after this we're probably just going to keep going on like some of the other stages, or maybe we'll fight each other, but without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into it. We only got like the two ones. I guess I'll try to go protect Zelda. Zelda! Get out of here. Zelda, go. Ah, not Zelda, but get out of here, Ganondorf. Yeah. Yeah, get her. Yeah, that's what you get. Alright, so, I guess to kind of keep, like, the conversation, like, kind of going, I guess I'll go ahead and continue my story of what I was telling you in the last episode. So, yeah, me versus Halloween. That was the thing. Everyone was like, ow, flip. Everyone was like kind of taking, I guess like, you know, doing their thing with it, right? And I was doing my thing with it. Ow. Get out of here, Ganondorf. We've done it. Oh. See, he's not using a sword, though.
Yeah, wait, this man appeared with the sword and said, dude doesn't use that.
Get out of here, Ganondorf. Hey, that means we do have, like, a new character.
Okay. We supposed to have Ganondorf and Falco, but...
Yeah. Falco didn't want it. No!
That ain't coming there. Y'all guys suck.
Yeah.
It's an honor to be on Smash Brothers. Stop being stupid, Falco.
Poisonly. You know how many people, like, wanted to be on Smash Brothers, but then they couldn't?
Well... So, well, now you can't. Now you're not here because you just don't want to be here. Idiot.
We've done it.
Another thing for classic and adventure.
Yeah, a great who walks the earth. Ganondorf has been unlocked. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's something I actually want to hear, but okay. Yeah. So me versus Halloween. So basically like P2 Vamp was being kind of popular, you know. So I was going around there. It's like, hey, man, how's it going? It's like, hey, man, it's going all right. How about you? And it's like, oh yeah, it's good. And then I had like some other vampires. We would like do like a little thing for a little while. They'd be like, oh yeah,
for a quick second, and then like,
yeah. And then, you know, like we wouldn't like keep going with it because it was like, well, it's meant to be like a short thing. And this is like before Nintendo actually hold on,
put a limit on the post that you could do. Yeah,
because before you could just post like whenever, but ever since Weverse put that ever since Nintendo put that other thing up there where, hold on, let me turn that up just a smidge. I don't know how that
echo.
Well, it's not gonna echo because I turned off the output thing. I think that I'm only supposed to do that for headphones, but I'm not sure. But anyway, before the Nintendo actually like put like a limiter on how many times you could post per day. So like you could only post like 30 posts per day, but before then you could just post as many times as you wanted to. So
posting smorgasbord.
Yeah. So before, while we were doing that, you could keep talking to people, you could keep it going, and then that's how you like keep conversations going until like the next day. Like if someone had to go, it's like, okay, I'll post this one here, and then you keep going like that. But yeah. So while I was doing that, I forgot what her name was. We'll just call her
Frisky.
No, that Frisky's much too good.
So it's referring to our cat.
Yeah, Frisky.
I was saying Frisky because there are a bunch of ways you could use the word Frisky, so I can't think anything of.
Yeah, well,
she acting Frisky.
Well, was she acting for it? No, she was more so acting like I'm like the well, I don't. Oh God, it's going fast. You'll never catch up. Anyway. Oh, you cleared 30 all-player event matches.
Cool.
Well, now you got all that. So if you want to, yeah, go ahead.
For the,
you can do Ganondorf. So
I'll try this first, but like when that probably fell on this one, skip straight to easy. Oh lord. I'm just doing this because it looks like he should be strong, but we'll see what happens.
Well, he does 26 for everyone he
yeah, but takes a hit. Oh, my stankles! Oh, I shouldn't let him move. Yeah, that's a problem. But y'all know he's really slow.
Ganondorf's strong. He's just very.
Huck. I'm glad I was able to get across there.
And he can't do the whole 360 wizard punch.
I actually thought I turned around.
Like,
jeez. Come over here for another elbow to the throat.
I'd rather not. You're scary.
So you couldn't take it anymore.
I don't know. Who are we gonna call this person? I guess
Cringe Kid number 100. Since it's me-verse. I don't know. What you do?
Well, basically, like there was a time when I was doing this, like, okay, well, I've done everything I want to do with P2 Fan. I'm just gonna go around, just say hello to everybody, or like say like, hey, you do a really good job on this drawing or something, then go away, because I ran out of stuff like what I want to do, right? So what she wanted to do was she actually wanted to keep on like role playing. Like she just appeared up one day and like it was a group role play at first, and like she would always like play as the person that was like, no, I gotta do something. You guys can't be kill because he's a vampire, and then she would always put up like falls and then shakily stands back up or something. And you know, every time she would say that again, she would always she would fall, but then she would shakily stand back up, and then like I didn't know how to like respond to that.
Tripping over yourself.
Yeah, like she was trying to she was trying to defend the this character that I made, right? And everyone was like, well, they didn't know how to respond to it either. Like, you know, when you roleplay, you don't really like just try to go off the rip, like you don't try to go off the rip like aggressive or anything like that. You're supposed to like ease into it and kind of like everyone gets a feeling like what your character is gonna be like, for lack of better words, I suppose. But you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is like she tried to play victim for the most part. So
she had her fetish.
Yeah, maybe, I guess. I don't know. We're all kind of young. We didn't know what we were doing. But basically, like when she was doing all that other stuff, we were this is dark. I mean, of course it is. It's the King of Evil. But yeah, for the most part, like we were trying to I guess like trying to figure out like how exactly to respond to her, because we didn't know what she wanted. And like
come on, like it's obvious what you wanted. You keep acting like that. Like they're probably there were adults and kids on that site. None of them were decent. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
That's how come I'm really skeptical why you didn't call her. I mean, we wondering why you didn't call her that. Like she's probably an adult by now and is embarrassed about what she did on that site. Like if that's what you're worried about, like. Well, I mean,
I mean, Cross telling the truth, because I also found out at the time she was like in college, and I was like,
yes.
Well, were we? Oh, I wasn't in college. I was still like in. Yeah, I think we were all kind of like still in school, like at that moment. So yeah, so I was just kind of like this dumb kid, and she was like an adult, like acting like this, and I was like, I don't too much know about this. But Ganondorf, you okay? Ganondorf. Are you alright?
No, I can't hit this target! God!
Ganondorf, come on now. Okay, well, I'll just keep on going with the story. The Wuska, but yeah, she got upset because no one was like giving her the, I guess like no one could figure out like what she needed, and so she was like getting upset. She was like, I guess like fussing at everyone, telling us like, "You guys are stupid. I don't know." It's like, and I, you know, when I was doing that before, I was like, "Oh, hey, so I'm sorry. It's just that I'm not, I'm not used to role playing with other people. Like the only people I ever did do that with was when we did comics, because I draw, and so does my siblings. So the only people that we ever quote unquote role played with when we were making comics was each other, and for the most part we kind of know how each other like act like.
Yeah, just action stuff.
Yeah, we don't like do like the whole like my feelings and this goes way deeper than just the surface. Like no, this is a bad guy. And Weska, and you know, we beat the bad guy heroes and
3 guys coming about some guys with either superpowers or swords, and we just beat the enemies until they explode or bleed out or whatever, whichever comes first.
Yeah, it's basically that. And you know, but when you're trying to play with somebody else and they don't actually know
how you bounce all the way.
Mario, what are you doing? Ooh, that was satisfying. I love that. But anyway, yeah, what's up? But you know, everyone was like apologizing, trying to get her to come. I said, no, I don't like you or anything. And for the most part, like, we didn't see her like after that for like a long time. I believe it was like the same person, right? Well, for what I could gather. So, like, for the most part, you know what? Why don't we just call her Vampire Girl instead? So we'll just call her Vampire Girl.
Vampire lover.
Yeah. So yeah, Vampire Girl like disappears and we don't see her for a long time. So for the most part, like, let me put this over here before I mess you up. I press a button, then you get paused while you do an attack.
Oh, I wish she got down there for that one. God, that one broke her neck.
I wish she jumped up like right in the right time to hit. Actually, we don't know if this is an actual boy or a girl.
Right. I was assuming because it's. Come on.
I mean,
that's really pretty. That's a cute little thing. I'm just going. Oh God! I almost went off the cliff.
Well, I'm saying that because the Jigglypuff in the Pokemon movie was a guy, I think. Because he was making the Jigglypuff sounds, and he turned around and was like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Whoa, Jiggly."
Wait, which movie? Because I didn't see.
Detective Pikachu.
Oh, well, that's probably did that for a joke. Because in this day and time, they said, "Oh, why Jigglypuff has to be a girl? How come it can't be a guy that looks like that?" So
just like the Purloin from that from the anime. But yeah, funny how Weska, Young Link was the only one there to help you out.
Ugh.
I hate little blonde kids with pointy ears.
That's a good reason. It's not racism. It's literally this guy. What's that? Stabs him to death.
But yeah, for the most part, we don't see like Vampire Girl for a while. So as soon as we like leave, you know, I just started doing stuff for myself, and you know, I wasn't that really good at drawing back then. So not a lot of people like talked to me back then, like, which is kind of weird because it's like as soon as I start actually getting good at like what I did, I start getting like popular. So it was like I'm not gonna say like I'm like a Picasso or anything, but yeah, you know. But yeah. Anyway, so since I didn't talk to a lot of people and a lot of people didn't talk to me, I just went ahead and just basically just started making my own stuff, you know. So for the most part, but yeah, like for the most part, I just start making my own stories. And some people comment and say, "Oh, this is pretty good storytelling. I didn't know that. I didn't know you did stuff like that." It's like, yeah, like we make comics in real life, and sometimes,
that was the strangest battle. Because she knew I could do. I knew Ganondorf was sick. Oh, well, it ends here. I'm just gonna go back over on very easy if we have enough time.
Okay. But yeah, for the most part, it was like since it was still the Halloween season, I was still doing like the vampire thing, and now I know Vampire Girl didn't change much. The only thing she did was just change her V's shirt to black, I guess.
Oh, and nobody would. Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that word. Nobody would like her character a lot.
Yeah, well, we'll go with that because I don't know. You can't.
I want to continue this. It's taking so long. Look, guys, you're rubbing it in. Oh, how much time was that?
Let me go ahead and check real quick. That's 14 minutes. You can do like a really quick run if you.
Yeah, that's all. That's what I was gonna do in the getting to like if I couldn't do it with hard. Well, I got kind of close. I don't know. It's just because of live. So So I thought Ganondorf was going to go smooth through there like butter because how heavy it was, but that also works against him.
Also, Gerudos had regular ears back then.
Yeah,
and and now they have pointed ears, which is kind of weird.
They have pointed ears now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something I didn't know. I thought Gerudos were part of the more so human race of people.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like because like some of the people or like almost all the people in Auradon from Twilight Princess, they had rounded ears. Like not all of them have pointed ears. Yeah, because the background and everything else matches with him, so it's hard to see. His red hair is not dark enough. Well, not dark enough, not bright enough like it was on Ultimate.
It has to look.
Oh! I couldn't get it out. I didn't see it until you flipped.
Yeah,
I didn't see it until after the flip.
Not that she's playing games with us, but I'm just. Sometimes she tells me something. I said, I'm in the middle of it. I said, oh. Y'all guys need to tell somebody before it happens.
No, I'm sorry. I thought. Well, no, I can't.
Well, no harm, no foul. I didn't lose nothing.
This man yet. But then Wesker, he's gonna say it like right when it counts, and then Wesker, you can't take it back. Then what will you say? But yeah, to continue with the story, one day I was just making like a story. I had this really good story going on too. I'm not gonna go into it because I don't want to make it be like, you still roleplay? You want to roleplay with me? It's like, I can't really do that. I don't have enough time. But if you make it worth my time, okay, no. But look,
some people actually pay for that.
Well, yeah, they do. It's just that I don't know. I mean, we can do it if you want to. Like if you literally want to go ahead and do it, then yeah, we can. But yeah, Vampire Girl like shows back up again, and she's saying like, oh yeah, you want to bro play? And look, before anyone says anything like, oh, you hurt her feelings or you were being mean, I was not. If someone asks if you want to do something and you say no, which is like one of the many problems I have, like in real life, like even when I don't want to do something, I find it hard to tell people no. Because it's probably like mostly because of this reason, because people don't take like you saying no, I don't want to do this for an answer. It's either yes or what's cut, or keep bothering you till you say something. Mm-hmm. So I told the person, I told Vampire Girl, no, I don't want to role play. That's just not what I want to do. And it's like, well, why not? And it's like, well, because like, and you know, I didn't want to say like, I didn't want to say anything like super mean or anything, right? Mm. Like the thing I was trying to, whoa, Ganondorf, that's too much power. But yeah, I was telling him like, no, I don't want to role play. I kind of just want to make my own stories and kind of go, because you know I don't really like connect with a lot of people. So, which is like, for lack of a better word, like it is true. I don't connect with a lot of people because you know I'm not into like a lot of other things I didn't at the time. Well, and still kind of now we're not into like a lot of things that people like, right? So. So yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of done with role playing for a while. I'm just gonna go ahead and you know, do this. I was like, she just said like, oh, come on, we could role play for like a little while. So look, I really don't know about this. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, oh, don't worry, I'll help you do it. So here we go, we're gonna do this. And then I was like, lady, I said, don't want to means I want your help doing it. That means I don't want to. Exactly. I don't actually know why she said that, because I already told her, no, I don't want to role play. Like, but again, and this is totally my fault too. I don't actually, I can't actually tell somebody no, and you know, be comfortable with it, because of reasons like this. Some people don't take no for an answer, and then you get and then my brain like goes into panic mode. It's like, okay, you said no, they're not taking no. What do I do? And so if you keep persisting, then they're gonna make you out to be the bad guy, which is I guess like what we could get into like later, depending on how much time we have. But I'm gonna try to wrap up the first part like as quick as I can. So I said no, she still went ahead and did it. So I was like, oh, I guess we're doing it now. I don't want to do it because I had other things I wanted to go and try to do. Like I had to practice my drawing, I had school to do, and you know, just had like all the other stuff to do. So yeah, we started role playing for like a little while, and I tried to like role play like how, you know, how we usually do it, right? And you know, for the most part, we don't too much do like the whole romance thing. We just go for the fighting.
Except you and your siblings making a comic together, it's either gonna be funny or action packed.
Yeah, and we made ours like action packed. Like, oh, it's a twist. It's like, oh wait, that's super silly. Like, no, but at the same time, it's like, well, now she's trying to like do all this other stuff. It's like, and it's like, okay, I guess I'll follow her lead and try to like, you know, basically like try to appease her, so she won't say anything. But for the most part, she was asking me like, what was the story you're doing, because she wants to do that. It's like, I don't know. I usually just do action stories. I think you're trying to go in another direction. Come on, do it now. I'm like, okay, sorry. And yeah, I don't think anybody else like saw it, but yeah, it was mostly like that. And then, you know, we went through like a couple of days I did it, and most of the time it was like, it's like, oh yeah, I have to make up like some other stories so they kind of keep her engaged. And I was saying like, well, for the most part, for that day, because I didn't get a chance to draw anything else, because like for the most part, like usually after that part, our youngest brother, he would say like, to go ahead and try to do like the whole save your art and then post the art, and then every time you like draw like one and you have like another one left, then draw on that one and then keep going like that.
Oh yeah, in case y'all didn't know, you can save me versus post offline and come back to them. I didn't use the feature too much except for when the Wi-Fi was acting stupid, and then I had to go and write something and say, yeah, I'll post this later.
Yeah.
But since he was doing various stories, I'm guessing he used it a lot more, because we would have to have something planned out for next time. And
yeah, in case like somebody came over there and was trying to like interrupt you while you're like making the story. It's like, I know.
Peanut butter and cheese. Get off! It's alright. I don't know all the kind of people he met. He might have met somebody that cringe.
Man, I can tell you stories about all the weirdos I ran into. But yeah, for lack of a better, I don't know, lack of a better word, but yeah, for the most part, we just kind of role played. Then we went back and forth. I was trying to make a story that would kind of goes both like, okay, if I have to do this, I'm gonna do something that like, you know, makes me happy as well, right? Instead of try to cater to her like all the time. So yeah, I'm not gonna get into like the whole story about how it was like, but basically it was like, this is a secret group. This group of vampires wanted to take over like a town and turn everyone, or like use all the humans as like basically like they're I guess, how would you say, like cattle, I suppose, like
livestock.
Yeah, livestock. And it's like, whenever they want to go feed, they'll just grab a couple of humans, fly off with them and do that. And like before my character got turned into a vampire, he was actually a hunter of a vampire, and so he was trying to make it look like he was gonna go over there and like I guess like join them, but he would like undermine them and like take them out. And basically she was like always trying to do like the whole oh yeah, let's do the whole romance thing, and they try to go and romance with other ones. Like I'm not interested in that. It's like, we can't do that stuff right now. We gotta go fight the bad guys, you know, because that's all I was trying to do. No, a nice mugshot.
Looks like you missed.
Elbows you in the face. But yeah, I guess that was probably like enough time, right? Let me go and check. Yeah, 24 minutes. So I guess we'll go ahead and end the episode right there. And the next one, I guess I'll go ahead and like finish up the rest of the story, and I'll do guess use Ganondorf on adventure boat. That's gonna be not very fun, but we'll see how it goes.
It's
like
so heavy.
So yeah, thanks everyone for joining us. If you like what you saw, make sure that you leave a like and comment down below what kind of game you want us to play next, and we'll see if we can play it for you guys. And I hope and also don't forget to subscribe so you can see this kind of stuff every day as well. And as always, we'll see you then.